1910, 1911, Augusta was kind of in its glory days as a winter destination for northern tourists. There was a whole industry around entertaining these folks. We had not only hotels, but there were services that were provided, and some people began to actually build their own winter residence, particularly in the Summerville area along Millage Road and Walton Way. Twin Gables was one of those houses.
There's been a series of assessments done on the Twin Gables property over the course of 24 months. And during several of those assessments by design professionals, engineers, subject matter experts on staff with Augusta University, we've stumbled upon this problem of the back porch patio, essentially, for lack of better terms, falling off the back of the house. It was identified numerous times, and it's started to escalate a little bit because it's now causing water intrusion issues into the basement, which is causing some moisture issues, causing some damage to some of the living areas down there, as well as some of the storage areas.
One of the things that came forth was there were water problems and moisture problems with mold and mildew in the basement areas of the building. What we're finding is that they've had to isolate the rooms that are most severely compromised by the mold and actually tape it off and try to put in dehumidifiers and things like that to control and not let that mold and moisture damage get into other parts of the basement.
It's apparent that the back patio has actually been repaired a couple of times before, but they weren't full repairs, they were surface repairs. And so essentially it's a snowball effect. So the longer you let this go on, the more damage you have further down towards the foundation of the property. And ultimately there'll be a significant failure at some point that will result in a much larger problem than what we currently have. Right now we have an excellent opportunity to go in, repair it properly, and ensure that foundation of the home is secured.
No house, no building will remain for long without needing maintenance. And one of the hardest things about historic properties, or any property, if you buy a brand new house, you've got to do constant maintenance on it.
That's always your challenge. And it's true of every house. The good thing is it's caught early. Everybody was very aware that there was problem developing and trying to make sure it doesn't get beyond where it can be managed and repaired promptly. If anybody's toured the building, it's beautiful inside. It's been beautifully maintained. It is really a historic resource, and the university has done a great job of making sure that stays that way. And this is all part of that, making sure that we are good stewards working with the university to make sure that it's maintained for many, many years into the future.
I think it's important that this house has found a great use that will ensure its preservation. Any city derives its character and its self-identity from its architectural heritage. And it's a legacy that we just need to protect if at all possible.